Hey guys, back again. I wanted to talk to you about a new discovery I just made, which is the Karity Cosmetics. I don't even remember how I came across it. It's probably like some ad or something that caught my eye, and so I went to their website and I was very curious about their offerings. So I went in, I got a few things. I got their highlight palette, and this is the first highlight palette. I got their Nudes and Roots 21 color eyeshadow palette, which I think I mentioned, I totally mentioned on my eyebrow video. And then I also got their Smoky palette, which is their another 21 color eyeshadow palette. It's a mix of shimmers and mattes, and so I just kind of wanted to talk about it, give you my overall impressions. The eye look I used, or that I made today, I used the Smoky palette. They don't have a mirror on these palettes, which is okay for recording videos. But as you can see, it's just a bunch of bright, like great colors. There's shimmers, there's mattes, and for some reason I've just been really looking for a great pink color. You know, dying to give myself a little pink eye, I guess. But as you can see today, it's like super pigmented, really awesome. I'll talk more about it later and what colors I used. But let's talk about the highlighter palette. This is, like I said, this is the first collection. They've got a first collection and a second collection. Ah, there goes the plastic. The first collection, you know, they kind of, as I read the reviews, they sort of talk about it like it's good for lighter skin tones. I think it's great for my skin tone. They've got 4 colors here, and these are huge, and it's not that expensive. I don't remember how much it was, but it's really not that expensive, especially for how much product you get. But there's Risque, Lacy, Ravish, and Desire. And you know, it's funny because they don't really look that impressive in the pan, but man, these are like bonkers great. I'm obsessed with it. I didn't put any on right now because I wanted to just kind of show you how fantastically pigmented these are. The only one I don't use a lot is the Desire, this pinky one. I think you make a good blush, but it's a little pink on its own for my skin tone to wear as a believable highlight. But the other ones I'm completely obsessed with. So here they are. And I really hope you can see like how shimmery, shiny, pigmented they are, because it's fantastic. The colors here, so the first one on my hand is this Risque color. The second one is this Desire, this pinky color. The third one is this Ravish color. And then this last one here is the Lacy color. And I am like so in love with these highlighters. Let me just show you. I'm gonna get my fan brush, and because I'm a little extra crispy fried chicken here from going on vacation and just spending every day out in the sun, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Risque, which is that dark bronzy color. And I'm just gonna put it on with a bit of a fan brush. And like you can see here, you can do like a very subtle look with it. And I'm just gonna go around. Or you can seriously build it up to like something phenomenal, and I love it. I mean, can you see the difference? Here's no highlighter, and here's the highlighter. And I like to go in and I actually do layer the colors. So I'm gonna do that Desire color, that pinky color, just right with it. Like I use the Risque as the base, and then I use the Desire to just get a bit of a pinky tone to it. In love. And I do the other side. Gotta be even. So again, this is that bronzy Risque color. And just so you can see some other tones on the skin, I'm gonna do Lacy, which is the lightest one, just so you can see how holy cow, holy Moses it is. Like, can you just not even get over that? Fantastic. I'm going to get a little risque on the tip of my nose here. A little on my Cupid's bow. I'm just going to try to blend it out a little bit. There's my big mirror here. But hello, holy cow. The second collection is out of stock right now, and I got that email alert set up, and once that sucker gets in stock, I am so getting the other highlighter palette. I think I'm going to do a highlighting review, but spoiler alert, this one's my favorite. Incredible. So in love with it. Can you just, I can't even, hello, I can't even. But, so, highlight palette, amaze, in love, can't talk highly enough about it. Even when I kind of blend all the colors together, you just get this gorgeous sheen. And you know, it doesn't have to be this like to the moon. I just did that for the video, but you can put it on, you know, very lightly and get a really natural looking glow. And I just love that about it. Let's go ahead and talk about the Nudes and Roots palette, because this is the one I've already swatched. I got the 21 colors. There's a 21 color option, a 15 color option, and a 9 color option. And the only thing I don't love, and I do love, I do and I don't love, is that between the 21, the 15, and the 9 color palette, they are actually 3 different sets of colors. So like I thought maybe the 9 and the 15 were just condensed versions of the 21. Nope, they have their own set of colors, which is cool because that means there's like that much more color selection. But I think it was on the 9 color palette, they had a color on there. It was like a purplish burgundy-ish color, and it was just beautiful. And I was hoping that that would be in this palette as well, and it's not. But that doesn't mean that I don't love this palette. I just, you know, there were a few colors that I wish were in all 3, but then, you know, then you can't buy all 3, and I think it's just, you know, it's smart business is what it is. That's what it is. But anyway, so for the 21 color palette, you see there's a range of lights, and then you get the mid-tones, and then you get the darker colors. And as far as the eyeshadow quality, like, it's very soft, and it's finely milled, and it's very pigmented. My fingers are already a little bit dark from all the other colors that I swatched, but you can see it's very pigmented. Like, it's not the softest eyeshadow in the world, but the pigment is really great. And so I went ahead and I kind of pre-swatched it, and so this is like these first colors through here. You can kind of just get the impression of how they perform. And you know, as far as the light ones, I knew they would be kind of chalky on me. That's just how it goes when you're a little bit darker. And so, but let me just try to see if I can catch the light with these so you can sort of see how good they are. There's a mix of mattes and pigments, and let's see, like this color right here is a color called Brit, and it, like, this swatch doesn't even do it justice. It's so gorgeous. It's like this coppery, metallic, shimmery kind of color, and same as this color is Fairy, and it just looks kind of pink on my arm, but when you look at it in person, it's like this, almost like this peachy, pinky, gold duochrome kind of look, and it's so gorgeous. And this is my favorite, like medium brown to get a nice good crease, like for my skin color. And this is the Mittens color, and this one is Nell, and this is kind of like a lighter brownish burgundy color. I use this one a lot too. They're just, these are the 2 brown mattes that are kind of like the medium tones, and they're gorgeous and I love them. And then even this color, this is Smooth, and it's like this grayish purplish color. Gorgeous, love it. And so on this side is like the darker colors. And again, if I could just like get you to catch your eye on the shimmer and the mattes, they're really beautiful. They perform so well. They blend really easily. They swatch really well. Like the black is a really good true black. And I love that there is a good selection of darker colors, because it always seems like it's the opposite, where there's a lot of light and medium colors and there's never enough of the darker colors for, you know, some of us gals with a little bit darker skin tones. And like, let me see, this is the Banshee color, which is like a gray purple. Love it. And I don't normally do, oh wait, that's Bling. And that's Banshee. So this is Bling, this is Banshee. But I don't normally do grays, but with this palette, I just love the way these grays look, and they don't wash me out and they don't look zombie-like on me. And I will say the only one disappointment in this palette is this color right here. It's called Witch. And I don't know if you can tell, but when you look at it, it's this gorgeous, deep, glittery purple color. But then when you put it on, it's just straight up black with maybe a little bit of flecks of purple glitter. And to me, that's like, that probably would have been my favorite color if it came off as purple. Like, it's not as extreme black as just the straight up black color, but man, I was really looking for some magic from the Witch color. Otherwise, gorgeous. Like I said, this is that fairy, this is that duochrome, gorgeous peach pink gold color. And just, I mean, the possibilities are endless. And I could just like use this all week at work and I would never have the same look twice. And I love it. And so if you kind of saw it and you weren't sure how the colors would look, you know, in real life, because I know it's kind of hard to look at pictures on the internet and kind of get an idea of how it would really look on a person, but like, just in love, the variety of the darker colors, and even the lighter and the medium colors, just, I love them. They're really great. This unicorn color, this is this like bright pink color. That's the other one where that one could have been my favorite, this one, but it's chunky. It comes out chunky. Not great. I don't like the chunkiness. But I don't know, as far as like the mattes, they're good. They lay down a good base. And then the shimmery ones, even though, like I said, the swatches may not be that impressive. Can I get a good, you know, angle here? The light shimmery ones, I like them a lot. Like, I like them for a good lid color. They're great. They're great. Nudes and Roots. I love it. Great palette. If you're on the fence, or if you've, you know, heard of Caridy and you're kind of thinking you want to try something out, I recommend it. This was a really good palette, and so I'm gonna take 2 seconds to take off the Nudes and Roots swatches and swatch the Smoky palette for you. Okay, time to talk about the Smoky palette. So this one I was kind of hesitant to buy because I thought, when am I gonna ever wear these colors? But then I decided I don't care because I love them and I want to play with them like my new little toys or something. So that's what I'm wearing right now on my eyes. I just went all in. I did Scandal here, that's this bright pink in the crease. And then I did a bit of this Courtesan on my lid. And I sort of lightened it up with this color. It's called Stargasm. I don't like that name, but that's okay. I'm immature. And then what else? Oh, and then I did kind of like a burlesque on the outer V. And I did this blue color Menace on the bottom. And then I decided if I'm going to go with this super bright color, I'm just going to go all the way with it. So I also topped it off with a little of the J Cat sparkling powder. And this is the color Pink Tutu. So I went Gem and the Holograms all the way out. And I'm not talking about that movie that just came out. I'm talking about the bomb version, which was the cartoon in the 80s. Not that I was around in the 80s. So anyway, let's look at some swatches here. So this is kind of like the light section here through the blue or the purpley section. And don't let my incompetence at swatching sway you from how gorgeous these colors are. These two, this is ABC and this is Tasty. and I'm really looking forward to trying them. And even this yellow color, it's called Radioactive. Normally yellow just doesn't even show up on me if you don't get a really good pigment, and this pigment is just super duper. And these are the two like light colors here, Natural and Stargasm. But like this Scandal and what is this color, Burlesque, are gorgeous and very wearable. And these are the purpley colors. This is Cortisone and this is Yaba and this is PDA, and I am like so in love with this PDA color. I don't know if you could see how gorgeous it looks on my skin tone, but again, purples are one of those ones that, because my skin tone has some fairly strong yellow undertones, purple can tend to look a little gray. So the fact that this looks purple is like bomb. And then so here's the blues out to the blacks on this side, and again, really gorgeous. Again, it's a mix of mattes and shimmers. I don't find them to be overly shimmery though. I don't know if you like or dislike that, but like these two colors are mattes, which is actually what I was after. That's why I ultimately chose that palette. But like with the blues, hello, super wearable blues. Again, not counteracted by my yellow undertones to turn gray, like they're seriously blue. So this is Blau. I don't know if I'm saying that right. This is Menace, which is what I'm wearing on my under eye. And then this one's Karma, which is like this super beautiful deep navy color. And then the greens, I'm in love with these greens. This one is Serpent. This one is Greed, and this one is Rude Boy. And I really like this Rude Boy color. Like when you look at it here, you think it's going to be a bit of like an olive color, but then you put it on and it's, I don't know, it's kind of like a forest green, olive kind of color, really beautiful. And then they've got these like, you know, colors to really tie it all together. Secret, Vanity, and Cougar. And they're really, really great. The pigment's really good. I don't know how much I would use this brown color just because it's a little cool on my skin, but it's still, I mean, it's really pigmented. It's really gorgeous. This black, what color is this? Well, this one is Vanity, and it's like black with silver glitter in it. And I don't know if you can see it sparkling, but it is gorgeous. And I don't normally do a lot of like black smoky eye looks, but I would with this one. Hello, Vegas. We're coming for you, and we will be there with Vanity on our eyes. And the black, again, I mean, this is left over from me doing the swatches, but the black is super pigmented, super dark, awesome, awesome, awesome colors, great performance. Like this, the powders here aren't as soft as the Nudes and Roots. Like they're not the softest powders I've ever experienced, but the pigment is like so bonkers. I can't even tell if you can tell how excited I am over all of this stuff. But they've got some more palettes coming out. I mean, they've got like, this is Smoky, so this is a mix of mattes and shimmers. And then they've got Matte, which is the same bright colors, but they're all matte. And then they've got Frosty, I think is what they call it, which is all frosty shades. And now that I've like gotten the Smoky, I feel like I have the best of everything, you know. It's a mix of matte and shimmers, so I don't feel like I need any more than that. But I know they're coming out with like a unicorn palette, which is all pastels. And I think they're also coming out with like a peachy palette, which is like up my alley. I love peach makeup on me. So I'm really excited about Caridy. I really like it. I'm so glad I discovered it. And oh, I forgot. They even do brushes. I got their little contour brush. And normally I use like big brushes to do my contour. But this, you know, this little small contour brush, I'll dip it into like the deepest contour color. And then I'll do like this nice little sharp contour here. And then, you know, I'll blend it out or whatever. But that's what I used today. And can you see what a clean, crisp contour it creates? Love this brush. Definitely going to try more of their brushes. And overall, like if you want to try something new with different colors and like, you know, stuff that I necessarily haven't seen over and over again in the big, you know, excuse me, in the big makeup stores. Like, they're online only. I think it's free shipping if you spend $30 or something like that, which I love any website that offers me free shipping. So give them a try, check them out. You know, if nothing else, just check out their website and see what they have to offer. I'm excited about it. I'm definitely going back for more. And, you know, spread the word because it's a great little company. The makeup is cruelty free. Let's see, what else does it say? It's cruelty free. And that's all it really claims. I'm not gonna do any more claims beyond that, but they don't have parabens or anything like that. Like, it just checks all the checks on the box, and they're cruelty free, and I love that about them. That's probably, you know, one of the most important things that I look for in makeup. So hello, you've got it. I love it. Caridy.com, Karity.com. Check it out. I know this feels like a commercial and they're not paying me. I just love it that much. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed it and enjoyed learning about, you know, a new brand out there. And take care, and I will see you guys around.